I'm just kidding. What is up, YouTube? Titus here, coming at you with a new vlog here. This is going to be more of an update video as well. I just wanted to show you guys that I am back in my home. Back in the pad. Everything's back. Got all the kicks chilling. All the get fiddles chilling with the little Black Star amp that works surprisingly well for its size. Got my stuff, so I can set up my stuff and do stuff. Isn't that cool? Where you can set up stuff to do stuff, and then you got stuff like stuff doing. Yeah, it's exciting. Anyways, so first topic of this vlog is going to be about BFirst Apparel, the company that was contacting me, wanting me to be, you know, a sponsored individual. Didn't turn out to be a sponsorship. It was going to be a representative. I was going to be a representative, if I'm using that word right. It's been a year or so since I was in high school, so you're going to have to forgive me. A representative for their company, BFirst Apparel. I did not accept the offer, mainly because I would have had to drop close to $100 to be a part of the team, even after the code that they give you to take off the monthly subscription to be a representative for their company. It would have been around $76, including the shipping and web hosting, which still left $4 onto the transaction, and then you had the shipping charge. Anyways, but you get what I'm saying here. I didn't accept it because I was under, since they contacted me first, I was under the impression that this was going to be a legitimate, like, we're going to send you some swag and you shout us out sort of type deal sponsorship. That's not what happened. Oh well, you know, there's plenty of stuff on the horizon. I'm not going to get bummed out just because I can't get posted on some page with a lot of followers. You know, I myself am going to work hard enough to get where I want to be by myself if I have to. And I'm lucky enough to have a team that's supporting me, and to have music that I'm writing, and to have my fingers in tons of different little pies trying to, you know, create myself into the, I don't know what you want to call it, you know. I never try to blow myself up to be bigger than I am, but I work on a lot of stuff all the time. And I try to you know, I try to put my essence into I just try to be myself as much as I can, and try to do a lot of stuff with a lot of different stuff. So we're talking about stuff again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not bummed out. No hard feelings towards BFirst Apparel. I'm very glad that they reached out to me, and I'm thankful for the founder that I was able to talk to, the founder of the company, who contacted me and said that he would be super stoked if I was on the team, and that the other team members would be stoked if I was on the team. I want to personally apologize for not being as follow-through as I wish I could have been, and you guys should have let me know that there was going to be a major expense on my end to sort of pay into this ordeal where you guys work with me, which I can understand. If you're a big company, you're trying to find profit, you're trying to find points that you can make profit, and you're trying to, you know, you're trying to expand your arsenal of people that can make you money and make themselves money off of it, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. That's business. But I do things a lot differently, you know. I'm not trying to down you guys in any way, but I want to thank you for reaching out to me, and hopefully maybe later on down the line I'll be able to get back in contact with you guys and we can work something out. But for right now, in the time being, I have a lot of things that I need to save for personally, especially to launch my esports team and to record this EP for my band, which I'm doing all by myself. Also, another subject, my friend Jacob Sage, who is supposedly going to be the guitarist for my band, one of the guitarists for my band, hasn't been contacting me recently, which sort of leads me to believe he hasn't even responded to the messages that I've sent to him. So, once again, not trying to start drama, just sort of putting things out there that are happening to me with this update video. He doesn't necessarily seem to be interested in being in this band anymore. I think not because it's too difficult. I write stuff that's very technical and very difficult to play just because I love technical things. I love things with a lot of depth and thought and writing into it. I try to pour as much as I can into my music, but the only way this band is going to work is if I can find people that are like-minded. You know, the closest thing I ever got was in California with the people I was in Revenge is Ours with, and Along October. Back then I still had quite the ego on my shoulders, and I was a little hard on the guys. But at my heart of hearts, I just try to be myself as much as I can. I try to be myself as much as I can, you know. Obviously, I was weird. I'm a weird dude. I'm weird. So what? You don't like it? Fine. But anyways, on to the next subject. Basically, what I was saying about Jacob is, if he watches this video, Jacob, if you don't contact me soon, I'm gonna have to just continue looking for other people. Unless you want to be a bassist, if you just want to be a bassist, just let me know. If you don't want to be a guitarist, I've seen your potential in the guitar, and I think that if you put practice into it, you might even become better than I am, and that's being honest. Because, you know, everybody has a cap. I haven't reached my cap yet, but at some point it can feel like I've reached my cap, but I keep breaking it. You know, people like me are built to break boundaries. We break the boundary and try to build above it. You know what I mean? We just kind of try to keep layering on top of ourselves better ways to do things and trying to improve. You know, it's not necessarily perfectionism. It's just, I don't know what you would call it. I just try to put as much focus and as much of myself into anything that I do that I can, you know, unless it's something monotonous. If it's something that's monotonous, then it's hard for me to put my time and my effort into it, just because I would rather be spending my time doing something else. But that's one of the things in life where you have to step back for a second. Look at what you're doing. Look at where the possibilities are from what you're doing. And choose the correct path, you know. I'm only 19, but I know a little bit about life. You know, I'm not stupid, obviously. But, you know, I'm not trying to give you guys advice, but sometimes I just start shooting from the hip in the fact that I just start talking, and that's one of the things I like to do is talk. I like to talk to people. I like to talk to a camera. I like to write music. I like to sing. I like to play guitars. I like to collect guitars. I like to collect shoes. I like to draw. You know, all these passions that I have are important to me, and you know, one of these days it's going to pay off, because I'm not going to stop working at it until, you know, I'm never, even when I do make it, I'm not going to stop working at it, because I love YouTube. I love music and art and creation, the art of creation, and you know, even just simple things like taking walks out in a place that looks like this. That's all important to me. But anyways, yeah, Jacob, if you want to be a bassist, that's fine, but at least get in contact with me. I'm giving you 3 days. Contact me in 3 days, otherwise you're cut. You know, that's just how it's going to have to be, because you haven't contacted me at all. You're a good friend of mine, but I just, you know, patience isn't necessarily the correct word to say in this scenario, because you do have to have patience in this industry, but there's a point where it gets ridiculous. You know what I mean? And it's sort of getting to that point. Because, to be honest with you, I'm probably only about 2 months away from recording the EP. And once it drops, it's going to go up on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, you know, stuff like that. And I'm going to be putting a lot of advertising money into it. And aside from that, I have my music, or no, I was talking about music. Aside from that, I have the gaming side of things, where I'm probably going to, you know, I try not to let the figures let you guys have the figures of what I'm working with, mainly because I don't like to talk about money, but it's going to take a lot of stuff to do what I want to do and what this team wants to do. It's going to take a lot of things, a lot of equipment, you know, a lot of high-end editing, hiring an editor, getting everything sorted out, figured out, ready to go. We're going to be one of the only teams, modern esports teams, to break onto the circuit, having gotten there by just pure hard work. And that's not exaggerating. Sure, there are plenty of teams out there that have made it through hard work, but most of the teams that are out there that have huge followings got there because they came from a monetarily stable background, which there's nothing wrong with that as long as you use what you have right. But people that put all their hard work into it tend to hit a little bit harder. And that's the kind of team we're trying to be. Even with just music, you know, I tear my fingers up every day. Every day, tear my voice up, tear my fingers up. Do it again the next day, and the next day. You know what I'm saying? Just constant hard work. That's what this life is about. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not going to bring religion into this conversation. But I am a Christian in my heart of hearts. I'm not by no means am I the best Christian in the world, but I would definitely believe that God created all this, you know? That's all I'm going to say, ever in my channel again. Unless you want to talk to me about it, then I'll talk to you. But I'm not going to be Bible thumping you the whole time. I'm very much an independent person, which I have a lot of weight on my shoulders because I'm very self-conscious about what I do, what I think, what thought process go through my mind. I don't know why this vlog turned into a monologue. But in other news, things with the team are going well. If you made it this far in the video and you want to see more, drop a like and subscribe to my friend Colin, who just made a YouTube channel. His link is in the description of this channel, this upload. The link is in the description of this upload. I made the words work. How about that? No more tongue-tied time, Titus. I'm crazy. I've been on the road for like 9 hours. But we're back. We're back here. It's time to start working. It's time to start working. Time to start saving. Time to start doing things. I'm talking about getting this EP recorded with my buddy Dominic Bennett. Y'all don't know who that is. I don't either. I'm just kidding. I sort of grew up with the dude a little bit for a short period of time when we were kids. He's going to be mixing this EP for me. I'm really stoked about that because I've heard some of the stuff that's coming out of what he's writing right now. So I am most likely going to be recording this EP at his friend Dan's studio. I'm still trying to get the price points figured out for what I need. I don't know what it is about people not answering, but, you know, it just happens. But as soon as I hear back from him, I can start really locking down on what I want to do with the next couple of months. Because from here to next August is going to be grind time, pretty much, to get what I need. Because I still don't have a car. I can drive perfectly fine, but I don't have a car. I'm just kidding. I don't have a car, though, but I can drive. I don't know why I'm making faces. I'm delusional at this point. Been on the road a long time. But, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, yeah! I wanted to show you guys the new merch. Not sent to me, but stuff that I got. I call it merchandise because it's what it is. I bought it from somewhere. This is an older hat. I don't know if you guys ever saw the front of it. It's that California Republic hat. And I went to Guitar Center today. This is straight up California, dude. Just hat, shirt that says California on it. California. And then has this really cool like rose sleeve tattoo pattern on the sleeve here. So I'll probably be doing a photo shoot with this later on today. Probably even right after I start uploading this video. Which will probably be out before this video is done uploading. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, I might follow you back. I'm doing a follow spree at 1,000. We're only like 100 and something odd away from 1,000 followers on Instagram, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Just, you know, follow me on Instagram. When we hit 1,000, I'll follow a few of you guys back. You know, not a big deal. I'm a person just like you. I'm not even trying to be famous. I'm trying to do what I love, you know. I don't care about being famous. Having people know about you, you know, that's cool. And I appreciate the support that comes from it, but you can't let it get to your head, because once that happens, your ego starts to grow, and you start being someone that you shouldn't. So, just keep that in mind. This has been a mentally trying video, I'm pretty sure, for most of you guys, because I have been all over the place. But, anyways, as I was saying, if you liked the video today, and you want to see more, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Titus out. Yeah!